What is going on, everybody? We are now live here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. We're also live over on Twitch and over on the Twitter. This is your WWE Backlash 2024 preview and predictions and all that fun stuff. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share with all your friends and all that fun stuff as well. As always, I am Steve, and this right here is the good brother all the way from beautiful California, the one, the only Chase Oliver. Chase, what's going on, brother? How are you?
I'm doing pretty well, considering I survived an allergic reaction to one of my medications. So I'm happy that I'm not bad. I'm not on camera because my face is really puffy right now. Like it just looks horrible. So I do not want to be on camera, but I can talk. So that's good enough for WWE predictions for a 5-match card or 6 matches. Who knows what they added tonight on SmackDown or earlier today, technically.
Yeah, you are right. Yeah, so this show, because I have SmackDown right now in the background right now as we speak, and yeah, this show happened early in the day, and it was loud for a lot of people. This was like the crowd was probably the most loudest been the entire year for a SmackDown. That is, keep that in mind. So that's cool to hear. And, again, it's cool to see when these shows go international. It's cool. It's cool. No pun intended. It's a cool vibe, if you will. But nevertheless, Backlash is tomorrow. There's a lot of stuff happening tomorrow. There's Backlash at 1 p.m. There's UFC 301. I think it's Pantoja versus
Steve.
Yeah, there you go. I know the first name is Steve. And also later on in the night is Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Munugia. So a lot of stuff going on. It's Cinco de Mayo weekend. Chase, overall, like, how excited are you for tomorrow as a whole?
Like medium, like a medium excitement. Like I'm sure the matches will deliver. It's just like, I don't know. Like after WrestleMania, it's so hard, especially how good WrestleMania was this year. It's so hard to switch gears and then be excited for Backlash because like Backlash doesn't really bring like too much. Like I can't think of like the last like crazy exciting title change that happened on the April pay-per-view after Mania because there was a couple of times where they switched to like Extreme Rules after WrestleMania. So not every single time has it been like Backlash. But yeah, like the April pay-per-view is kind of like predictable in a way. So
yeah, I mean, nevertheless, listen, I mean, again, it's a Saturday. I think the positive here is it's at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Again, on a busy weekend as it is, you guys, again, you can watch this show. Hell, you don't even have to watch it live. You can watch it later in the day, or if not tomorrow, whatever it may be, and still enjoy your weekend, if you get what I'm saying. But nevertheless, I'm looking at the card right now. There's 5 matches on this card. Again, for us, it looks filler as all hell. But again, for them, being that their thing is going international, for them now is to see how these crowds react. For them, this is a big deal. For those who are in Lyon, France, and all that stuff. But for us in the States, all right, this is just any ordinary show. It's filler as all hell. We don't get the next pay-per-view here in the States till SummerSlam, basically. But that's their thing now, international as all hell. So without further ado, I have the card here. I even have their bet online as we speak. What are the odds via bet online as well? So, Chase, let's get this. Let's start this off here. Again, I don't think this could start the show, but you just never know, right? We have the tag team match between Kevin Owens and Randy Orton versus the bloodline, the new bloodline of Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa. And as we speak right now, Chase, via Bet Online, the odds as we speak, the bloodline are at -1,000, -1,000, while Randy Orton and Kevin Owens are at a +550 as we speak.
Wow.
Yes, that's the odds right now. So, Chase, if you're thinking about putting in a little $20 on Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, I don't know.
No, not this time. That's a stupid. I mean, it seems like Solo. He's being primed. Like they're priming up Solo to be the guy to face Cody. I'm pretty sure Solo's pretty much being built up just in case Roman Reigns can't come back for the summertime. And I think Solo is going to be Cody's big feud over the summer. Now that Cody, he's pretty much officially on the SmackDown brand. Like he's now Mr. SmackDown. He was excluded from the WWE draft, and where was his background? It was on SmackDown. So I don't think Cody's on Raw no more. So yeah, I think Bloodline wins easily. I like what they've done with Tama Tonga. Like they've really done a good job presenting Tama Tonga and making him feel like immediate impact player, like a very good muscle for this. I already saw the memes. People say they already know how this match is going to end. It's going to be a black hoodie, and then who's going to be underneath that black hoodie? Oh, the debuting Jacob Fatu, and then he'll round up this new trio of the bloodline that Solo is running, I guess.
It's possible. I mean, there's talk that he was supposed to debut a couple of weeks ago. Supposedly the Raw, the SmackDown after WrestleMania, and then it got postponed. I mean, we don't even know. For all we know, Chase, like you said, he is possibly already chilling at the hotel in Lyon, ready to debut tomorrow. For all we know, but like here's the thing too, right? You got to throw this new bloodline. You got to give them you got to give them the win off the rip. You have to. If you want to show that this new bloodline is as dominant as in the original, then you got to give them a win here. You have to. Now, yes, it will be a very competitive match because, again, it's Randy Orton, it's Kevin Owens, right? I'm watching, they're doing the RKO show, and they even got their own official tag team merchandise. It's
it's like Y2AJ.
Yeah, basically, it'd be fun while it lasts until something happens and they start feuding with each other and all that stuff. So it can be a very limited edition product down the line. But nevertheless, I do agree with you. I think it has to be Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga getting the win. Solo Sikoa, hell, pinning, dare I say, Randy Orton, just to show his dominance and, like you said, potentially facing Cody Rhodes.
I feel pinning Randy is the right move, unless they want to continue Solo and Randy like down the line. Like Solo and Randy's like their kind of mid feud before Solo takes on Cody. Like that's the only I think pinning Randy would be good. Like what does pinning Kevin Owens do at this point? Like no offense to Kevin Owens, it's like okay, cool. Like he kind of loses to the bloodline a lot anyway. So having Randy take the pin wouldn't be too bad.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't be too bad at all, in my opinion. But again, it should be a very interesting situation. What's going to happen? Again, do we see the debut of Jacob Fatu? Only time will tell. But again, I do have obviously Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa getting the win here. From there, Chase, we go on to the women's championship match here. We have Bayley defending the WWE Women's Championship against Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. And for those that are wondering, as we speak on Bet Online, Bayley is at a minus 1,500. Tiffany Stratton's at a plus 600. And Naomi is at a plus 1,200. No, Chase. Anything here catching your eye here? Okay. But for me, overall, listen, this match, again, the idea that Tiffany Stratton's finally here, right? I know she got a big reaction. Better of fact, almost everyone did. They got a big reaction early in the day in the press conference that they did early in the day. Do I see it happening? Do I see Tiffany Stratton getting the W here? I think it's too soon, in my opinion. I just think it's too soon. Chris Leclerc writes here, Bayley pins Naomi. It's very possible. It is very possible that Bayley does pin Naomi. But as a whole, and Chase is back. Here we go.
Sorry about that. Yeah, no, my internet was having issues, and so I just wanted to I went to refresh the StreamYard real quick.
No, it's all good, brother. You're back.
Yeah, but, I think that's why I was like staticky and stuff. So like because of my internet.
It happened, brother. It's okay. It's only Friday. But yeah, man, like I was saying the odds earlier. Do any of these odds catch your eye? I mean, are you tempted to put $20 or 10, whatever it may be?
No putting any bets on this match. You stay away from this one. I mean, you're kind of wasting your money if you decide to bet on any of these women. Bailey's the easiest. If you have $1,000 to spare, just places to win an easy. No, if you have $1,500 to spare, just places that way you can win an easy $100.
Yeah,
But yeah, Bailey's retaining. That it's one of those matches that I'm sure. Like, it'll be interesting to see where the crowd kind of lies, where they start to cheer, because I don't know. Do they go heavy with Naomi on the cheering? Do they go heavy with Tiffany on the cheering? Wasn't Tiffany popular in Saudi Arabia, where the Elimination Chamber? So, or Australia? Was it Australia? She was super popular.
She did get a reaction. She did. Hell, I mentioned this earlier. They did have they hosted a press conference early in the day, and she got a big reaction.
Yeah.
I'm happy for I'm happy for her. She's young. She has a whole career ahead of her. It's crazy to think that she's already here in this spot. This is her. I believe this will be her first time going for a championship. The last time, like you mentioned with Chamber, it was for a championship opportunity. Nevertheless, I agree with you. Bailey does get the win here. Now the question is, do you pin Tiffany Stratton here?
No way. I think that's a stupid move if you pin Tiffany Stratton. Pin Naomi, maybe starts setting the seeds for Naomi being upset. I don't know. To be honest,
right? That's the thing too, right? I mean, people again are I agree with Romeo here. They love Bailey on SmackDown. I did hear that they were playing. They were singing the Bailey song like they do in Europe every single time. It's like for a second there, you thought you were in England. For a second there, but I agree with you, Chase. I am gonna go with Bailey here as well to retain her championship. Bailey popular everywhere by Chris Leclerc, and I bet on Bailey all day. Chris. All right, Chris, how much are you? So you gonna put that 1,500 on Bailey? You get an easy 100. Let's see. Let's find out, shall we? From there, Chase, we go on to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. We have Damian Priest versus main event Jey Uso. And per a bet online, the betting odds right now. Yes, bro. Damian Priest at a minus 4,000. Yeah. Minus 4,000, while Jey Uso's at a plus 1,000. Now, this would be Jey Uso's, I want to say, third time going for a world title. Third or fourth? It's somewhere, fourth. Yeah, first was with Roman during the Bloodline, the early days of the Bloodline. Then there was Tribal
twice. He challenged it twice against Roman, and then Tribal Combat, and now this.
Yes, did he have that match with Rollins though? He did, right? On
yeah, he did. Yeah, world. So fifth time going for a world title.
Yeah, there you go. But for Damian Priest, this is the thing that he wants to prove to the entire Judgment Day that he wants to go at this on his own. Let me just keep the bet online odds right there for everyone to see. You never know. Maybe someone pops up the app and, they want to place a bet, and there you go.
Yeah.
So for Damian Priest is to prove that, hey, he doesn't need the Judgment Day. It's like on Raw, he's been telling, again, JD, Finn, and Dom, again, I don't need you guys at all to beat Jey Uso. Some are insinuating this is a potential babyface turn. I don't see it in that way. I just think it's him trying to run the Judgment Day while Rhea Ripley is on injury. But nevertheless, I don't see Damian Priest losing the title here. I think he retains. I think it's a very good competitive match. You'll have Jey Uso get a crazy near fall, but when it's all said and done, Damian Priest walks out of Lyon, France, and still world heavyweight champion. Chase, what about you? What do you think?
Yeah, this whole thing, Damian Priest, he wants them to be all like, handle it. Oh, you guys got to handle business. I'm going to show out to handle business. This would be so perfect for him to lose the title, and then Jey Uso gets a title run, and it proves Jey Uso right. Because, here's the thing. Why did Jey feud with Jimmy? Oh, because Jimmy was the reason why he couldn't win any singles titles. Jimmy was making sure that he couldn't win. Now Jey Uso finally gets that monkey off his back. He should have no distractions, no one to bug him. He's able to win the title. Damian Priest, his mind is not really on the title. He's focused with other things. But because we just gave Priest the championship, we can't just have a quick title reign. And in fact, Priest would actually serve better to have a 1 month type of title reign where he loses because of the fact that Jey Uso cost like this World Heavyweight title. It got established enough with Rollins as World Heavyweight Championship. Like, this is a prestigious belt. Why can't we just flip it around a little bit? Like really, to be honest, and we get fans a little bit more like, oh, anything can happen at these PLEs. If there were to be a shock win, I think Jey Uso is a good shock win. He is a good shock win. Romeo brings up something in the chat too, which is possible as well. But I have him coming in for another match. But yeah, to be honest, it's just, and then also too, I feel Jey Uso, he kind of needs this a lot more than Damian Priest because Jey Uso has just divulged into just saying yeet. Like that's all he does is just say yeet. He doesn't have any characteristic, any strong suit about him. He's just literally just going to, yeah, you know what, Steve? Yeet. You know yeet? Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Yeet. Hey, yeet. Hey, I'm telling y'all, I'm going to win the title.
Do you think you think Pat McAfee made the trip to Lyon?
Maybe. No, I don't know. Maybe
so he can do the, he loved doing that little dance. He loves doing it.
All right, maybe Corey Graves is there. Who knows? But yeah, no, I just think that, to me, if I was Triple H with the pen, and especially because, WWE fans love to brag about long-term storytelling. This is the ultimate long-term storytelling payoff for both guys. One with Jey Uso, because Jey Uso finally gets the bloodline off his back, and he's finally able to overcome the odds and become a true main event Jey Uso. And then Damian Priest, all this time he's been the dick of judgment. You guys, handle it. Hey, handle it. Handle it. Hey, let me show you how it's done. And then he finally can't get it done. That would be the ultimate long-term storytelling for both guys. But no, it's most likely they're going to go out there 15 minutes, probably solid enough for you to enjoy it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And Damian Priest retains. But if I were Triple H, I would make an audible and like say, hey, look, Damian Priest, this ain't the last time you're touching this belt. I can guarantee you, I have a big time feud with you and CM Punk in mind. But right now, I would love to give Jey Uso his shine, his rub, and then also too, who would be better for Drew and granted, yes, Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest have had issues in the past too. They have planted seeds, but who better for Drew McIntyre to regain the World Heavyweight Championship he just lost to than Jey fucking Uso, the guy, the bloodline, the thing that he hates the most, the thing he can't let go of the most. He can't let go of any of these grudges, and it's because of the bloodline. And he gets to take the belt from Jey Uso, say, you think this is going to be a dream? You think you're going to be like your cousin? Hold this for 1,000 plus days. I hate to break it to you, Jey, but I'm here, and I'm winning that title. And then Drew McIntyre beats Jey Uso at Clash of the Castle. Beautiful. And then Drew can be your long reigning champion until Punk wins, and then Punk can drop the belt back off to Damian Priest. But at least you pay off the whole Jey Uso can't win a singles title gimmick, because right now he ain't touching no singles title for a long fucking time.
Yeah. I mean, you gave a good idea there. Like, let Jey hold the belt and let Drew beat him. And then who knows, SummerSlam. I mean, then again, now factor in, they are going to Scotland, right?
Yeah, no, Clash of the Castle. That's what I'm saying. That's why it would make more sense, because I think that's the only issue with Jey Uso being the champion is like there's certain countries, because of certain backgrounds, he can't enter because of his DUIs. He cannot enter certain countries, and I think they're more recent than usual. So,
yes, I'm gonna read some comments here. Andy writes here: Sol Sokoa and Tom Togan versus Tame Togan, Tamatanga, you mean, versus RKO. Okay. Damian Priest retains because he's going to lose the title against Drew McIntyre at Clash of the Castle June 15th by Chris Leclerc. And of course, my co-host of Impact Breakdown, CPZ. If the Yeet thing was in the Vince era, people would crap all over him.
Oh, dude, Vince would ruin it too. He would be calling people yeet holes. He'd be like, hey, Jey, make sure you call Damian Priest a yeet hole and stuff like that. It would be so bad. we would have like such terrible yeet phrases.
Could be worse. Could name objects yeet as well, but I mean,
Yeah, no, oh yeah. He would have yeet the plant, yeet the
yeah,
turnbuckle.
yes, yes, indeed, absolutely. Eat the
We,
chair.
we we would have a shirt called Yeetos for Cheetos, and instead of like, and the shirt would be like the Cheetos bag, but it would say Yeetos with Jey Uso surfing on like a chip. Like, oh my god, Vince would love this, bro. I swear,
and
Vince
have
would have
and have
loved Yeet.
and have Jey Uso just dressed up as the freaking tiger on the
Yeah,
Cheetos. Yeah, bro.
yeah, no, yeah. Jey Uso has a tiger cartoon, not even the real Jey Uso. Jey Uso has the tiger or whatever. He'll be like a cat cartoon with his hair and everything. Oh god damn, dude. Vince would have loved this.
He would have absolutely, bro. Vince would have
Yeet.
marketed the hell out of it. Which that's one
Yeet.
thing. You say what you want about the old man. Him trying to market something again would have made money, but to each their own, right? From there, Chase, we go on to the women's tag team championship match. The Kabuki Warriors of Kairi Sane and Asuka defending the women's tag team titles against the team of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, 2/3 of the big three. Now, per Bet Online, the odds right now as we speak, the Kabuki Warriors, who are the champions, are at a plus 600, and Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair are at a minus 1,500. Yes, so they want you to think that it's for sure that Bianca and Jade are leaving Lyon, France, the new women's tag team champions. And the way they've been dominant, the way like today they had on SmackDown early, they were part of a 6-woman tag. It was Bianca and Jade and Bayley versus the Kabuki Warriors and Tiffany Stratton. So there was also that whole thing where Bianca and Bayley as well. But nevertheless, do you think, Chase, that it's time now? Do you think that they're gonna walk out, or maybe they'll surprise you? You know, a disqualification finish.
Yeah, I think, I think honestly, because like Bianca is normally consistently always holding a title, I think Bianca and Jade will most likely be the tag team champions. I mean, this is the belt they don't really care about, to be honest. So yes, they could do a disqualification win, or Bianca and Jade win via disqualification, and then they keep having them chase. But I think it's time. I think they'll give Bianca and Jade a championship, give Jade that tag team title. And Triple H, he's petty right now. He's mad. People are calling him out about this whole the whole Jade comments. He now has people mad about the grind comment and stuff. You know how petty this fool is. So Triple H is for sure thinking about, let me give Jade the championship real quick, and people will know, hey, I always thought she was ready, and now she is. And she's with Bianca. And honestly, I think Bianca and Jade being tag team champions, that's the best way to kick off the inevitable Bianca and Jade feud when it happens. So it just sucks. It comes at the cost of the Kabuki Warriors. And then also, too, if they win those tag team titles, you get Jade and Bianca on both shows. You don't really need the Kabuki Warriors on both shows. The Kabuki Warriors on both shows, like Kabuki Warriors are on Damage Control. They're fine on Raw. But having Jade and Bianca being able to go Raw, SmackDown, and the occasional NXT, then yeah, it works.
And I think also from just a marketing standpoint, hey, here's Jade Cargill
with the
belt, who looks like she can be a superhero on a Marvel movie or a DC movie, whatever it may be, going on all these shows. And yeah, it's just the presentation, everything.
Yeah.
I want to say, I do want to say Jade and Bianca walk out, but there's a part of me that really feels like, they're going to probably do some screwy finish, and they might get one more match out of them, and then that's where it happens. But we'll see how, this plays out. And so let us know as well in the chat what you guys have going as well for these results as well, as we talk about it. And now, Chase, we get to the main event. The main event of this pay-per-view, or PLE. I'm sorry, that's what they call it, right? We have the main event. Cody Rhodes defending the WWE Undisputed Championship against the phenomenal AJ Styles. And now, the betting odds as we speak. Cody Rhodes, who is the champion, is at a minus 4,000. While AJ Styles at a plus 1,000. quite fitting. Today is the anniversary of the Bullet Club, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude, their anniversary.
Two prominent Bullet Club members, one a leader and one a faux leader, going at it.
I mean, it's great because some people thought Cody was a leader this whole time.
No, he was a faux leader. He was a faux leader. He was because Kenny was the leader, and then he tried to take over. That was one of my favorite Cody acts when he was like, "Bullet Club is fine." That was good.
Yes, I would viewed him like he was like assistant manager of the Bullet Club.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, there's history there, right? There's history for what it is. Again, for the first time, we're getting Cody and AJ that I can think of. I don't recall Cody ever wrestling Stardust. Do you? No, right?
I mean, Cody wrestling Stardust? That'd be crazy if it happened, Steve. I mean, I don't know how Cody Rhodes would wrestle himself.
My bad. My apologies. Yeah, that's okay. I don't recall
like Cody versus Stardust. What the hell are you talking about?
I don't recall AJ wrestling Stardust before, right?
No, he never did.
Okay, just making sure because someone would say, "Oh, well, that happened." Never happened. But it's crazy to think the Rhodes, both guys, no pun intended, as well. The paths that they took in, right? They both were in the same place. Taken, yeah, they're the same places, right? TNA, Impact, Ring of Honor, New Japan, all that stuff, right? And now here they are, right? Years later, wrestling for, the undisputed championship in France. I did like the press conference earlier where they were going at it back and forth, right? And Cody tried to too sweet him, and AJ just no sold him, just like no, I'm not doing that. Basically, and yes, we can all agree too. We can all agree, AJ's music sucks. This new theme song,
you don't want none.
It's just it's terrible. No, it's not it. Def Rebel, what are you doing? Seriously. Hashtag not my theme, not my AJ theme song. But that being said, this should be a very, very crazy of a match. I expect here the back and forth. This could probably go over 25 minutes.
In my opinion. Easily.
And you know what, too? I don't even think this is the only match. I feel like they could probably have maybe one more match, one more PLE.
I don't know. Triple H, he kind of loves just doing one PLE and done. He doesn't really do too many. He's not like Vince, where Vince would force this feud to last 2 or 3 PLEs. Like, once you're done in the PLE, all right, move on. But then again, we haven't seen Triple H with the WWE Undisputed. Yeah, because did Rollins ever have like a repeat PLE? I don't think he did. I think he literally just was one and done most of the time.
Under the Triple H banner,
like back to back. I mean, not like he faced Drew at that one pay-per-view and then faced Drew at WrestleMania. I'm talking about back to back because I don't even remember when he's not like he will do feuds back to back, but not titles. Like title matches normally once they're done, they're done.
I think Finn.
Oh, yeah, that's the only one, huh? Seth and Finn.
Yeah, if I do recall, yeah, it was Finn Balor.
Yeah. Normally, Vince loves to stretch it out 2 to 3 months. These guys wrestle. Yeah. So, I wish this AJ would have won at Mania, but they did my least favorite booking. AJ loses at the biggest show of the year, but then LA Knight, but then AJ beats LA Knight in a stupid ass tournament. So for me, I just felt that was like, it made no sense. Because the problem is there's like 2 problems right now with WWE when Cody's champion is that 1, they haven't built up enough heels for Cody to face that are believable enough for him to lose to. And then 2, they decided to do all these European tours. So they've been keeping Cody outside of the ring because, hey, you don't want to hurt Cody on the TV show before they have to do the European tours because he's probably the main reason why those European tours are selling. Because I'm tired of people saying, oh, well, Cody hasn't wrestled that much since. Well, yeah. Do you guys not look at WWE's outside schedule besides their TV? They're doing all these European tours. And who do you think is one of the main reasons why those tickets sold on the European tours? It's fucking Cody. And they're not going to risk Cody. Like remember people were scared that him and Melo had that stupid spot and Cody's shoulder looked like it popped and shit. People don't want that. That right there, if you're WWE, there's a reason why they're keeping Cody away from the arena at this moment in time, especially on the weeklies, because you're traveling heavy outside of the United States. Where in these countries, Cody was probably the main reason why they paid the ticket price to go watch live. But it's funny, dude. Like I feel bad for Cody. Cody's just in this weird, like post WrestleMania. It's like the hangover, like it's like after like 6 months you started dating your girlfriend, and it like that certain high leaves after dating for a while. You're just like, you see them enough, you do it enough, like you're kind of you're not over it, but you're kind of just like settled. And the thing is, like, Cody is now having to, Cody is having to settle being champion, but people are trying to make it like, oh my god, the product is not as hot. Yeah, when has it ever been hot post WrestleMania? Like I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just trying to say, like, Jesus Christ, man, poor Cody, he can't catch a break. He wins the title, and now everyone's just like trying to find a way. It's like, it's not going to be as hot post WrestleMania. It never is. It's like
it never is.
It's like AEW after certain pay-per-views. Like AEW cools down and then ramps back up during certain pay-per-views. Like that's just how it is and stuff. But yeah, it's like I see people saying, oh, they don't have any plans for, like, Dave Meltzer. What do you say? Oh, there's no plans for Cody. Like Cody doesn't have any plans, unless it's The Rock or Roman Reigns. And I'm like what? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, what do you mean zero plans? Like, he's the world champion. They have plans. They have plans. Yeah, they have plans. They're probably just not good plans. They're probably not plans that Dave is interested in. But I don't know. It's like it's very interesting. But I feel bad for Cody because he's going through that. Like people are like, oh, he sucks. He's a better chaser. But like I said, CPZ, it's like problem. You need big time heels. That's how you can make it. Like, Steve, you're watching this match. All you're expecting is Cody and AJ, good match. Do you have any thought that AJ Styles could beat Cody?
No.
Exactly. Now let's take AEW's world title feud, Swerve versus Christian. How much do you give Christian a higher percentage than you currently have AJ Styles beating Swerve?
Yeah, I do.
And do you have Christian's percentage being at least a 50% or higher? Like, is it a 50% or higher that Swerve could drop the AEW World Championship to Christian?
I say about 65%.
See, exactly. That's the difference. At least Swerve is facing someone where you could believe, hey, this guy could lose to Christian. And that's the problem. Cody's not facing someone where you could believe this guy could lose. Like, it's the same issue Cena had for so many years, where John Cena was the ultimate obstacle. There is no way in hell you believe Great Khali, Ryback, Umaga, and all these other guys were beating John Cena.
Nah, both is predictable from Dr. Thanos.
But it is predictable that Swerve will win. But I'm pretty sure you have more doubt in your head for Christian beating Swerve than AJ. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, for your main championship, the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship, one of the things with Roman Reigns facing, like, when especially when it started going, everyone thought, this is it. This is what Steve has the most infamous clip where he said Drew McIntyre is going to win at Clash of the Castle. That's what got him off the island of relevancy. WrestleMania 39, everyone thought Roman was going to lose to Cody Rhodes. Brock Lesnar had a chance. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. At least there was times where you felt, maybe Roman could drop it here. But Cody, right now, you don't want to get to the point where there's no one that can really take the belt off him. That's why you got to speed run Solo. That's why you got to make sure, if you want to turn Randy heel, you got to do it now. If you want to turn Kevin Owens heel, you got to do it now. You got to make it where these people feel like they can beat it. Because really, to be honest, if you look at that SmackDown roster after the draft, I know a lot of people were disappointed Gunther didn't get drafted to SmackDown, and stuff, because they felt he was going to be the big bad that faced Cody. So you got to start speed running guys to make them big time. Like Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, you might have to force them at some point too. Maybe do it where they're the two handicap guys. I mean, Logan Paul, I guess, but yeah. So
exactly. I mean, I think it was Undertaker on his podcast said, he sees Cody eventually turning heel. He gets heel vibes from Cody. And maybe that's the thing too. Maybe, him turning heel eventually, where he can face him baby faces here and there. But also, like you said before, this is the post WrestleMania. This always happens. To be fair, it also happened to Farm Animal. Remember back in 2014?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. So I think people need to like just pump the brakes. Don't expect to have that same momentum post WrestleMania. And I think also that's also the big job for Cody as well. Can you get people still invested post WrestleMania?
I think he can. I think he can. It's just the thing is, it's more on like also everyone else. Can they help get like you need like Triple H really needs to book it better to keep people invested. That's on Triple H. That's not on Cody. Cody's the perfect face. It's just you gotta get the heels that are more entertaining.
Of course. Absolutely. Let me read some comments here. Weston writes here, I have no investment in Backlash. Thank God I'm going to Comic-Con. Well, we hope you have a wonderful time at Comic-Con, Weston. Hopefully it's a good one. You also right here, I hope Joe Henry comes to WWE and beats Cody. I mean, he is beating the iTunes charts in the UK right now, so that's good for him.
I believe in Joe Henry.
I believe in Joe Henry. Well, you get the gist.
The dude Scotland and Rwanda and Tokyo.
In London and something in US and Canada too. Okay. This dude came off a loss on the biggest show of the year, and we tried to salvage it with a 50-50 booking, and now no LA night on Backlash. The other thing too, right? You would have thought they're going to the UK. They're going to France, right? You would think, hey man, LA Night would have a match on the show. I mean, I know they had a match on SmackDown.
Steve, since I'm not feeling good on doing it on camera, you know who was also on the show? Can you do the Bobby Lashley? Can you do the Lashley thing for me? Because I would do the Lashley thing if I was on camera. The where he does the like where he does the two fist pumps and then the bound. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? No, Steve, the where he goes the 1, 2 in the air and then throws both up. Where he goes what? No, not like that, Steve. The 1, 2, So you go bum 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 bum. You don't remember that?
Bro, no.
What? It's in his entrance.
The one where he goes like this and he's like
no. When his theme song hits, he throws 1, 2 in the air and then throws it up. Like he's like throwing his fist in the air and he throws it up. Yeah. So like that one, and then do a second one. No. You do the same hand twice. Yeah, 1, 2, and then you do both at the same time for the third one. Yeah. Can you do that? Guess who else is also not on a card? No, you don't put it at your chest afterwards. You just do it in one smooth motion, Steve.
1, 2.
One smooth motion. Yeah, there we go. Bum 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 bum. Come on.
Oh man, Chase, what do you think of the Wide Six?
Oh God, I don't even want to think about it, man. Just leave the memories alone. Like rest in peace to our good friend Bray Wyatt, oogly boogly. But I'm not into this Wyatt 16. Garbage Man is back. They might throw Care Bear in there. Hey, at least Alexa Bliss will be in it. But God, I don't even want to see it. Wait, Eric Young, is he coming back?
No, there's talk that they're gonna add Joe. Because I saw this photo, right? It's like these letterings, and each letter mentions someone, right? There's even talks that they're gonna probably add Matt Hardy as well.
No, Matt Hardy's just doing a quick excursion at Impact.
Basically, he's having a match right now, I think, or something like that.
Him and Nick Nemeth are taking on the System.
Yes, that, and they're gonna add Joe Gacy.
That's like we have the Bloodline versus Cody and Seth at home.
Basically, pretty much when you think about it, right? We have it at home. We don't need it. We have it at home. It's okay.
Oh no, Uncle Howdy, Romeo, do not. Oh man, Uncle Howdy returns tomorrow. No one wants that.
Like there's like, I guess in the commercial for SmackDown today, they played the hype video, and then they played like the video from the Wide Six, or it was like I believe, and then it became I believe. So it's possible.
Look, I'm rooting for Bo Dallas. I just don't want the Wyatt. He could come back as Uncle Howdy by himself. That's fine. Just as long. Oh no, that's Cody's next feud. It's gonna be oogly boogly. Oh no, yeah, I do
Chase,
not believe.
You're not believe.
My alter Chase Bolivar. Oh man, he actually sad story. He got killed. Steve Chase Bolivar got killed in Mexico. He was trying to help. He was trying to help indigenous people in Mexico out, and then he got murdered. Sad day.
We need the Y6. We about to get old school Chase rants. I need it.
Oh no, CPZ. That this will frustrate me to no end. Like just the amount of oogly boogly stuff. Like I can't. I'm not doing a deal with this. Oh, John Cena's having a segment. What's he gonna do? The same thing he did for UK? Hey, I feel like that France deserves a PLE. Something like that.
Maybe so. Or maybe, after all, right? He didn't. Because again, the idea is that Jacob Fatu may show up tomorrow, right? And cost it for either Jey Uso or Randy Orton, Kevin Owens. Now, how do you level things up here? And who wants his redemption in a way? John Cena. The last person to beat him clean in a dominant fashion was Solo Sikoa, right? That's possible. Or if not, hey, have him be the one to get beat up by Uncle Howdy. So we'll see how all that goes as well. What else we got here? I think did we just comment Romeo wrote here the age of feud just getting started. Then he's gonna mess around with the bloodline, and you still got Randy Orton down the road. I think the money match for Cody is Randy at SummerSlam, in my opinion. Chase Cody crying in the Firefly Funhouse.
Oh no! See, Dr. Thanos, stop it! No, stop it! Stop it! You need to poop yourself, like Thanos said at the end of Infinity War. If you want to see oogly boogly, oh my god! See, I want Cena's segment to be he's like he makes one last hurrah to world title, and then at the end when Cody wins, Cena comes out and just AAs him, and then he looks down and he gives his angry Cena face. And then that'd be a good filler for you for Saudi. The Saudi isn't the Saudi pay-per-view the next one, or is it Clash of Castle, Steve?
I believe it's the Saudi show. Because they are promoting King Queen of the Ring.
Well, when's that? May something?
I think so. Well, it has to be June, and then it's Clash of the Castle, sometime in July. Or maybe. Let me check here. You know what?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Can you check?
There's a thing called the Google, right? So let me find out here.
Yeah.
Clash of the Castle first, right? That's taking place on June 15th. So it has to be the next PLE. And WWE King of the Ring 2024, that's taking place on May 25th. All right, so the Saudi show's happening first. And then it's and then it's the Clash of the Castle show. So there you go. Give me Cody versus Logan in Cleveland by CP.
Well, that would be good actually, and that might most likely would probably be the SummerSlam match too, if Roman's like, oh no, I'm filming another movie with this one chick. Hey Steve, have you heard of Zendaya? Yeah, I'm filming a movie with Zendaya. Like, Roman, I would love if Roman's the tribal chief. He just doesn't know these Hollywood names. He'll, oh yeah, I'm just filming with this guy. It's some bum named Jason Momoa. How to carry him for fuck's sakes.
Word up. I'm filming a movie with Zendaya, and for whatever reason, this kid kept bugging me.
I think his name is Tom something. I don't know. Tom whatever.
He kept looking at me the wrong way, and I had to let him know. Let him know what's up. But these are the odds. Yes, minus 4,000 for Cody, plus 1,000 for AJ. I mean, Chase, you're not tempted by no chance to drop a 10 or drop 20 on AJ here, right?
No, the only match that I would drop like a 10 on is the Jey Uso match, just because like I feel like he does have a solid chance, and then also too the Kabuki Warriors, because what if Jade and Bianca lose by DQ? That's something that we didn't think of. Maybe like emotions run high and Bianca gets herself disqualified. Who knows?
Yeah. Excuse me. Weston writes here, I want to see Cody versus Logan Paul. That would be awesome. I also want to see Carmelo Hayes versus Cody, a full feud this time. I don't think we're getting that right away. I don't think Carmelo Hayes is touching the world title anytime soon. I think what you saw last week was the way to showcase, okay, this is the guy that came from NXT going up against our world champion, right? And look, he's actually hanging with the world champion until he lost. That's what that was. Could it be down the road? Maybe, but I just don't see it happening, in my humble opinion. Weston also wrote here. I know this isn't wrestling related, but the Marlins are already selling. They traded Luis Arias to the Padres.
Was he on the cover of the NBA, the MLB 2K game or the MLB The Show? One of the games, I don't know.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Carmelo Hayes is oh, come on, CPZ. Oh man. And Hunter ain't rocking with that. Oh
Yeah,
no.
dude, that's why Lashley ain't doing the bump, 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 bump.
Oh.
Steve, how does the Lashley thing go? How does the Lashley thing go again? Bump, 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 bump. There we go, Steve. Oh,
That's
smooth motion there.
That's gonna be a clip.
Me teaching you how to do it when I'm not on camera is going to be a fucking clip. You were struggling.
Chase, where do you think Mania 41 will take place?
Viva Las Vegas. I think originally Minnesota put out an outstanding package to host WrestleMania, but ultimately I think three factors, because this was very confusing. I think these three factors change W's mind. One, when they did that WrestleMania Vegas pre-press conference, that thing that kind of kicked off everything, I was like, why are they doing this in Vegas? This is such a random thing to do on, like, what was it, like a Tuesday in Las Vegas, Nevada? Like they decided to, yeah, like a Thursday. It was like a random ass time to do this. Like that was pretty weird. So this Las Vegas, they did that Las Vegas scene, and I think there were some meetings to be had. I'm pretty sure, TKO headquarters where Las Vegas, Nevada, besides LA. So I'm pretty sure there were some meetings about, hey, WrestleMania, why don't you come here? And they're like, okay, well, we'll think about it. And then the other thing that changed was the weather. They noticed that the weather was not as nice as Los Angeles. And yes, WrestleMania 40 broke a lot of records, but the weather was something that was a concern.
It was a bitch.
Something of a concern. And then also, too, WWE is all about the profit. WWE is all about making fucking money. And if you ask them 9 times out of 10 where they're going to make the most money, they're going to make the most money in Las Vegas compared to Minnesota. And I think Minnesota, they will get a WrestleMania. Don't get me wrong. Minnesota will get a WrestleMania eventually. But WWE is looking at this, especially when you got to look at what you're possibly going to bring this WrestleMania. This could possibly be the final boss's last WrestleMania. Maybe not. Maybe second to last WrestleMania. But this is one of the last feud that you have with The Rock as an active competitor. This could be the one feud that you have with Roman Reigns as an active competitor. You got to attack a market that's going to make you the most money, and that is Las Vegas. So I do think it will be in Las Vegas, Nevada. Minnesota being the only other place I can think about at this moment of time. I don't think any other destination could challenge for it. The only other one that could challenge is Atlanta, but I don't think they have any interest in bringing WrestleMania to their area. But Las Vegas, and especially you got to look at logistics. WWE's logistics would love Las Vegas because people don't have to go all over the place. All over the place just to load up. Like they can take one convention, the show's right there. So yeah,
and I think also it go back to what I was saying a while ago on Kitchen and all that stuff, And again, nothing against Minnesota. I'm sure it's a nice place to visit, whatever you want. I understand there's a wrestling history there with AWA. I get that. But outside of that, what does that city have to offer me? I know it's a nice stadium, right? Someone say you throw a rock at it and the stadium will break, but outside of that, what does the city have to offer me? Meanwhile, Las Vegas, it's basically it's another world, bro. Vegas, again, no pun intended. It's a vibe. You're gonna have a good time in Vegas.
Yeah,
It's a
Steve,
fun time.
you had a great time, huh? You
I,
loved Vegas.
it was, bro. It was crazy, bro. It was a vibe. It was a movie. I got drunk upon arrival. I saw a couple. I caused a couple to argue, I guess, or something like
Yeah,
that.
you
And
were very not on good behavior in Las
I
Vegas.
was
I
a
can say that.
menace. I was a menace. I had some random guy shove me, and outside of that, though, listen, it's just again the weather, like you said, Chase. The weather is great.
Yeah.
It's an indoor stadium as well, Allegiant
Oh,
Stadium.
I love that stadium too. Was in it for SummerSlam.
Yes. But I'm sure you didn't like the Wi-Fi. I heard the Wi-Fi was kind of dookie.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I liked it because I got free hot dogs and free beers out of it, so it was pretty cool.
That's what's up. It also factored in everything almost. Well, beside the stadium, right? Everything's at a walking distance.
No,
Everything.
Stadium's walking distance.
I know people were saying also the Sphere. I'm like, no, WrestleMania not going to the Sphere.
No, Raw. I think they're talking about Raw and the Sphere, but we gotta see how UFC does in the Sphere first before we think of fucking Raw
for
in
real.
the Sphere.
I think the UFC will be the test. Like, all right, let's see how they do in the Sphere, and if it's great, you know what? We may not bring WrestleMania, but we'll do Raw after Mania.
No, they'll do Raw. They'll do Raw in the Sphere, but keep in mind, Dr. Thanos, doing the Sphere, it actually costs a lot of money to do it in the Sphere. So it's one of those things where it's like you got to make sure you make your money. You make your money back.
Absolutely. You got to make sure you get your money back, and you make your money on stuff. So it's worth noting. I know, Chase, you gave some advice as well. So let's say, so you want to maybe repeat it for the viewers right now, like that advice for people who may say, oh, Vegas is a little expensive. I don't know.
Yeah. I think honestly, you guys should sign up for either Caesars or MGM Rewards. Either Rewards is great. It just depends on where you want to stay on the strip. Someone that goes to Las Vegas 6 times a year. I'm not a Las Vegian, but I am someone that travels to Las Vegas. And I just want people to know that Vegas is actually a very affordable city to stay in and visit if you know how to play your cards right. And that's why you want to sign up for these rewards programs, because these rewards programs will give you not only comped rooms, like for example, I'm going to Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler later this year, and I went and I got my comp and I got my room for 4 nights fully comped. I'm not paying a single dime on a room on a busy fucking weekend for UFC, and that's the thing that Vegas offers, and that's the thing that being a membership offers. And I know a lot of people. And also, I feel like, we'll do another video like this where we'll go more into deep dive tips and stuff. Like I'll do like a whole thing and make graphics for it so that way I can explain everything. But the thing is, just being a Sapphire Reward member already gets you free comp rooms at Excalibur and Luxor, as long as you start building up points for those rooms. And then also maybe also too, free rooms to MGM Grand, free rooms to New York. Those are the options. And the cool thing about the rewards card that you get in Vegas, you don't have to just use it for gambling. Like you don't just build points for gambling. Any food purchase, anything you do that purchases in an MGM or Caesars area, ask, hey, can I use my rewards card? Hey, do I get points for this? Because that will help you build tier credits as you use that card. If you're someone that is like, you have good credit, you want to be guaranteed you get a free room, my suggestion is this: MGM has a rewards MasterCard, same with Caesars. I don't know what Caesars card offers. I'm an MGM guy, so I'll always be an MGM guy. I don't stay at the Caesars area. I like shopping at Caesars, but I don't like going to Caesars. But MGM has a rewards MasterCard, and they give you a nice big limit because it's a fucking Las Vegas card. You can use that card to help build tier credit points. And then one of the best things about that card is that you get 3 times the points when you use it in Las Vegas. So that's one of the things that you may want to look at when you're going to go look for a new credit card, or if you're thinking about, oh, maybe I can open up a credit card that's useful for everywhere. The MGM Rewards Mastercard is a good credit card to look at, because it's good if you go to Vegas pretty often, or if you just want to start building up points for free rooms, and that's what that card could be used for. Those are just my suggestions when it comes to, what you can do to start earning points, and especially if you're someone, you're planning on going to AEW Double or Nothing. You're planning on, oh, I'm going to AEW Double or Nothing for sure. If you know you're going, get the rewards card so you can start building fucking points. I cannot believe people don't understand how much you can actually build points with a rewards card. It's just ridiculous. Like, you could actually be getting yourself free rooms instead of complaining, oh, the room rates are too high. Steve, you saw it. Remember when we got our rooms for Memorial Day weekend? Well, how much did it cost?
$0.00.
Exactly. And that's for a busy weekend. And that's what being at least a rewards member gives you. They give you the opportunity and a chance to get rooms for cheap, and also what's it called? Free comp to rooms. So sign up for the rewards. It's really not that hard. If you're an international person, call the MGM hotel first before you do any of this. Reach out to them, take some time and learn the system for international. But other than that, I think it's the best bet for you if you want to have your own room and you want to know, hey, I got my room for Las Vegas. Because keep in mind, some people might be thinking, oh, I'll book my room later. I want to do that, especially for Vegas. You do not want to book your room later. Book your room as soon as possible.
And I'll say this too, I am a son of a travel agent. Okay. The advice would be book your hotel, book the airline first, book your ticket first, and then get the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets and all that stuff, worry about that later. There's some folks who feel like, I buy the ticket, so now I'm guaranteed. Now I'm forced to go. No. Get the airfare first, and then get the hotel. If you can get them both at once, awesome. But then worry about tickets and all the shows you want to go to and all that stuff. And, but again, I even heard they might make an announcement tomorrow. There's some announcement they're going to make tomorrow. So maybe it's Vegas, WrestleMania.
Yeah, and if it is, I'm gonna let you guys know now. Las Vegas won't let you book your room a year out. But if you're smart and you look at your Las Vegas emails, they'll email you, hey, we got a special room offer, and it will tell you what dates are available for the rooms. That once you get that email, book your rooms and you're good.
Yeah, Romeo said it here first as well. The announcement is indeed about WrestleMania. So there you go, man. There you go. Dr. Thano right here. Damian Priest and Bad Bunny rematch needs to happen soon. Hey, there you go, man. You think about it, right? Long-term story here. Bad Bunny has a win over Damian Priest, right? Has a win over him in Puerto Rico. I know they're supposed to have a Raw in Puerto Rico somewhere down the road. And if Priest is still champion, you want to make a special match for Puerto Rico, right?
No, that would be you would have to make sure that the last hour of Raw is commercial free at Bad Bunny on. That would do numbers if you could get Bad Bunny wrestling a fucking TV match.
It would, absolutely. Absolutely. It would be banger numbers, bro. We're probably looking at over 2 million. No questions asked.
Oh.
Yeah,
close to that for sure. Like 2.3 mil for sure.
For sure. And they'll be happy. So yeah, I mean, tomorrow again, you do have again Backlash, which Romeo, are we still doing the watch along tomorrow? I know you're in the chat, but let me know. If they are, I'll be there on the True Heel Heat channel for the watch along. The post show will be on Monday on Kitchen. So for those who are wondering, our review will be on Steve's Kitchen on Monday. But also factor in it's Cinco de Mayo weekend. You have UFC 301, which many people really aren't that excited about. It's you look at it feels like it should be a fight night card, to be honest. It doesn't really feel like a UFC pay-per-view, in my opinion. Other than the fact that they're going to Brazil. I think this is also what happens when you stack up 299 and then you stack up 300. 301 kind of suffers for it,
Yeah, 301's horrible. If I'm not doing anything that night, I might make the good old trip to Degenerate City B-Dubs and enjoy a couple brewskis while watching Brazilians beat each other up.
And then also later on the night, you have Canelo Alvarez versus Jaime Manugias. Probably butchering the name, but still is Mexico versus Mexico, basically. And the one thing that got people talking anything here is Oscar De La Hoya going off on Canelo at the press conference. That's the only thing that's worth like discussion regarding this fight, basically.
Yep.
So there's that. I mean, I feel like the people who think it's going to be Canelo versus Oscar De La Hoya, I'm like, no, it's not. But
that'd be pretty funny if it was.
It would be. Yeah, it would be funny. I even saw Alex Pereira like troll around. Oh, he's trying out gloves and tights and all that.
Fucking pissed me off, bro. I was hoping for a last minute fucking Poetan surprise. Nope.
Tom
fucking
Aspinall.
dick.
Hey Tom, you want to fight Poetan? And you're kidding me, mate? Hell no, I ain't going to fucking Brazil. Hell no, mate. I ain't going out there.
Did you see what John Jones said? He was all like, "Oh, Alex." He wants to fight Alex now.
Let's see here. Is the tweet still up? I know.
I don't know if he deleted it, but he said that like, should I go up and fight Alex P? Should I fight Alex P after the Stipe fight? I mean, it makes the most sense. That's what he said.
Okay, this is what he wrote. If Alex P became champion of the heavyweight division, would you guys consider him the GOAT? Being back in the gym has got me thinking differently. The fight after Stipe may be the next biggest move I could possibly make. This killer has already defeated so many champions, and he's already considered a legend to millions around the world. The most massive fight the UFC could make. Give Alex a chance to avenge all the losses, avenge all those great Brazilian champions I've defeated. So you're talking about Shogun Rua, he's talking about Lyoto Machida, he's talking about Vitor Belfort, he's talking about don't tell me here.
Come on, Steve. This one should be a layup.
His mentor, I know his mentor, Glover Teixeira.
Yeah.
Glover Teixeira. I mean, also Thiago Santos as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's basically the only Brazilian that John Jones beaten, right? That I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm missing somebody.
No, you named them all.
So I mean, there's something there, right? Can you imagine John Jones and Alex Pereira? What that would do? Like, wouldn't that be something? I mean, that is, of course, should have happened, of course, right? I mean, obviously, we got to see, obviously, John Jones versus Tom Aspinall, right? And, of course, you got to have Pereira defend the light heavyweight title at least once, right? Before you can even, like, have those discussions and all that.
Yeah, I think he's talking about defending it against Prochazka.
Again? Didn't he just lose?
No, Prochazka won.
Oh, yeah, he won. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, he did win.
Yeah, he beat Rakic.
Yeah, he did on the freaking on the prelims.
Yeah, we had to get Bomnico, remember?
Yeah. Nia Jax could get involved. The Bailey versus Naomi versus Tiffy match. Could be. I mean, it's a triple threat, right? So there's no disqualification. Could be. Tanya S writes WWE. Alrighty, WWE. But anything else, Chase, you want to discuss before we put a bow on this, or anything?
No, we can put a bow on this, Steve. It's bow ready.
Bow ready. All right, for sure. But we want to thank you guys as well for tuning in. As always, you guys are awesome as always. Again, in case you guys have been out, because we've been busy here on the channel. We've been busy. We've been at it. In case you guys missed it, on Thursday we did an episode of Sad, something about Dynamite. We talked about Kenny Omega making his return and then getting laid out by the New Elite. We also did, let me see here. Let me go here. We did do a Raw rundown on Tuesday. Myself and Big Mike, we talked about the conclusion of the draft and I guess CM Punk wanting to make Drew McIntyre's life a living nightmare, a whole nightmare as a whole. And also on Steve's Kitchen, it was on Monday. We talked about MJF taking more time off due to injury. Nick Nemeth winning the AAA Mega Championship. I know he defeated Tanahashi early this morning. So that's something as well. Drew McIntyre ain't going nowhere. He's staying. and the contract signing between AJ and Cody. Even though tonight on SmackDown, AJ slapped Cody, so there's that. In case you guys have not yet, subscribe to our secondary channel, ATP Clips, where we'll be uploading clips from all the crazy and outrageous shit that we have said here on the Around the Point Network channel. Speaking of that, you can follow the Around the Point Network Twitter account over at AT Point Network. Follow us there as well. You can follow me on X at Heel Steven. Chase?
You guys can follow me on Twitter at ChaseOliver68.
Yes, reminder, guys, again, reminder, tomorrow we will be on the True Heel Heat channel for the watch along at 1 p.m. and the post show will be on Monday. The review will be on Monday on Steve's Kitchen, okay? We hope you all enjoy tomorrow. Happy Cinco de Mayo weekend. Enjoy it. Have a good time. Drink responsibly. Enjoy everything from tomorrow, whether it's Backlash, whether it's you're watching UFC 301, or hell, maybe you're watching the Canelo fight. Enjoy it. If you're going to bet on these fights and all that stuff, bet responsibly. All right. For myself, for Chase, this has been your WWE Backlash preview here on the Around the Point Network channel. Peace out, everybody.
And I got 2 words for you. Just watch.
Oh, Paul, you're here.
Of course I'm here, Steve. It seems like you're wrapping up, though. That's very rude of you, Steve. You didn't even invite me on it. No, Steve, it's all right. You know, I'm on a different time zone right now. I'm pretty fucking tired, but thanks, man.
No problem. I know, again, it's like, probably 4 a.m. over there right
now.
Yeah,
you know, I woke up to work out.
Get a workout, exactly. You know, get a workout, try to get, you know, it's the champion within you. It's the champion you know, you just can't help it, you know.
Yeah.
I admire that. Yeah. Motivation.
Hey, what's this? What's this thing? I hear you guys have a robot now.
Well, it looks like
Oh no,
the other
don't tell him now. No. I need to hear this. What's with this robot?
Well, Chase, do you want to tell him? Do you?
So Triple H apparently with the money that you gave, the other investor, Tony Khan, remember when Tony came on and he was throwing a big bit, very embarrassing for your brand, by the way. Yeah, we know. But he decided to use the money that you gave to make a robot. You got to be fucking kidding me. So he made a robot.
And he also got us a new logo for SAD. I don't know if you see that logo there on the bottom, but that's the new logo for Something About Dynamite as well.
I guess it's all right. It's not a big deal. So what does this robot do? Does it do anything?
Well, he is, I guess, talking for TK. He is basically doing all the errands.
Wait. So you mean to tell me Tony refuses to come on the show, so he has a robot that comes on the show instead?
Yes.
This is fucking rich. I cannot believe it, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, he's actually getting an update to Triple H. He's going to be Tomebot 2.3.2. Wait, what? Yeah. So we got him at 2.0. Then after Double or Nothing or whatever that last pay-per-view was, he became 2.2. Yeah, Dynasty. There we go. And wait. Dynasty? Wait, why do they have a pay-per-view called Dynasty? What dynasty do they have? I don't know, Triple H. If Tomebot was here, I'm pretty sure he would be able to explain it to you, but I don't. I think he's updating still, which is the sad part, because I'm pretty sure he would love to have come on and explain to you everything about AEW.
I'm sure Tony hasn't charged. He hasn't charged up right now.
He's like a EV, Triple H. You can't really rely on him when you need him. I mean, he's just he's still in the process of getting better. You know, it takes years to catch up to humans. You know,
it's like if Tony is like Dr. Giro. It's like he's Dr. Giro. You know,
what are you saying? Triple H. He's referencing Dragon Ball Z and anime. Did you ever watch DBZ, Triple H? No, I remember actually. Taker. That was one of the things that he banned backstage, actually. He didn't want us watching like Dragon Ball and Tumami. Yeah, you're close enough. Yeah, they didn't want us to watch any of that backstage, so we didn't play video games, watch any of that. But I'm sure if I ask my go-to guy, he would answer my anime questions. So yeah, but no, I never seen Dragon Ball Z, man.
That's fair. That's fine. I mean, not for everybody, right? So, but yeah, that's the thing, right? It's like it's Tonebot's like the android, if you will, and Tony is just programming him and feeding him lines and all that stuff, basically. It's weird.
Man,
it's weird.
This hurts my head, man.
Well, we're trying to, us here in the gang, we're trying to break the code here. We're trying to tweak the tone bot here, if you will. Ain't that right, Jim? We're trying to find ways. Try to see if Tonebot can even sing a song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he says a lot of words. Like he doesn't know how to string sentences together and stuff. He always has to analyze something. He's always screaming it like 5 or 6 times before talking.
Yeah, very much, very much.
Well, I woke up, clicked the link, thought, hey, come on the show, say hi to my buddies. Turns out you guys are ending the show. So yeah, let's just end the show. But I need to get clarification on this Tonebot situation. That sounds. Anyways, guys, just enjoy. WWE Backlash tomorrow should be a great show.
It will be. There's not a doubt in our minds, Mr. Levesque, sir. I know, again, you have a long day ahead of you. We hope you get enough. I know you're about to enjoy your workout. Again, the champion mentality, motivation, if you will. So enjoy the rest of your day, sir. Man, that was great. Steve. Oh, what the? There you go. Thank you, Mr. Levesque. Thank you.
Wow, Triple H just appearing out of nowhere. Crazy.
I know. It's crazy, bro. He would have been happy, man. On Tuesday we had we had Patty Mahomes as a guest. I mean, look at that.
I didn't tune into that one.
Yeah, Big Mike made it happen. Can you believe that, bro?
He did.
I'm proud of that guy, yo. And they say he doesn't bring any guests to the show. If they only knew. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. Much love to all of you guys. We're out of here now, y'all. Peace out, everybody.